spice. Nowadays dudes never had that fight. When the push bill, better burst your pipes.
I paint the vision vivid, mind-bending twist in the prism. Growing crazy on the beat, a balance with precision. They still mature with the light flips as a calm and the claim and collision as a sum. Test your square as I measured in the angles incision. I've been stepping through the fire as it's lit from the friction. Got the story on my tongue, every word's a prescription. And from the corners where the sun don't reach the lines from of a form of vision. The heartbeat syncopated as you know the steady drum with no emission as the tip is still sharp in the glare. It's all mine and steady. I roam in my zone in the nocturnal pattern, sparrow cosmic rhymes glow.
What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her do. What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her dudes fail trying to have that price. In the yo cooking about to add that spice. Nowadays dudes never had that fight. When the push bill, better burst your pipes.
It started in the basement, the dreams packed. Then the duffel bag spoke the truth and payment carved in my path. The struggle tag, now the skyline to my horizon. And every rooftop is where I brag. I learned the patience pays dividends, never snapping under drag. The street sermons and the echo recite the broken arches. As the chapter is a lesson, fate takes the dark and marches. As I dodge all the snakes in the grass, I'm hearing hits. With their lies, I'm a warrior. With their purpose, the soul is just drawn in the soul of the baptized. Maturity, weapons, and wisdom, it is my afro. As I cross the path from Vited, fill the base with the ammo raising tides.
What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her do. What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her dudes fail trying to have that price. In the yo cooking about to add that spice. Nowadays dudes never had that fight. When the push bill, better burst your pipes.
I'm the silent thunder, the city with the lights. Shadow drifted with the drifter, plotting factories in the night. They chase the gold, and the illusion. It's a sight as the brick in my foundation got the test by the fight.
What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her do. What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her dudes fail trying to have that price. In the yo cooking about to add that spice. Nowadays dudes never had that fight. When the push bill, better burst your pipes.
The chain reaction mentally, the spark from the hope of the rubble, the bubble as the raptors ascend despite the troubles. If the life is a puzzle, the fit together with the crack codes never buckle. They push it off the block. I build the kingdoms and rubbles, and know the focus on your grind. Let the noise dissolve away. I'm the author. It's of my story, the page by page as I carve my way with the line, with the rhymes, with the beats and nights. You know the flames burn it out the graves, going crazy, mind bended. It's the only word when I start to play. Maneuver through the madness, the strategy refined, and no fear in my legend, the lesson that I write.
What would you do if you had my life? Work like me, had them stripes. Would you go hard just to have that ice? Let her do.